Unfortunately, you don't want to take more than 500 milligrams of calcium at one time. And I could read you the science and research on that in a moment, because calcium, as you get above 500 milligrams, it's like vitamin C, it suppresses its own absorption. It could cause stomach upset and all sorts of issues. So even if you were taking 1,500 milligrams a day of calcium, and that's a lot, but you need to divide it into 3 equal doses. Also, our calcium, it's a small capsule, it's a soft capsule, it's an ultrafine powder in a capsule. So that's your assurance that not only is it not going to upset your stomach, but it's also going to be a product that goes to work, because you cannot absorb and benefit from a nutritional supplement unless it goes into solution, unless it dissolves. If it doesn't dissolve, it's only going to benefit the city sewer system. It's not going to benefit you. So our calcium magnesium intensive care is designed to be easy to swallow, go down easily. It's going to be gentle to your stomach because it dissolves instantly, and by dissolving instantly, it delivers its benefits to you. And that's the most important thing about any calcium magnesium product. Plus, we use forms. It's an ultrafine powder, and that ultrafine powder is far more soluble than a tablet. Basically, solubility, it goes with the surface area exposed. So the more surface area of a product that is exposed, the better it dissolves versus a tablet. A tablet, only the exterior is exposed. Whereas a capsule like this, that powder probably delivers billions of times more surface area. That's why it's so soluble. That's why powdered sugar dissolves better than a sugar cube. It's the same rules of science. So again, if you want a calcium magnesium product that works, and what really that means to most of us, that it's just not going to be unpleasant to take, that it contains the right forms that can be absorbed, then your only choice is calcium magnesium intensive care.
For sure. So let's show you your size in here. And incidentally, a runaway hit, 4.7-star customer pick, which people usually can't wait to complain about their calcium. But remember, we're excited to have you here. It's our finest day. Not only this, you are getting your calcium at today's special price on the 60, 250, 500, or 1,000. We love that big size. If there was ever a day, chances are your doctor has told you that you should be taking calcium, and before you take anybody else's calcium, you need to be taking this, because it is that Andrew Lessman difference. But when you look at, now here's where our sizing or our pricing will go. Here's our pricing today, and here's our savings. So any way you stack it, you are actually saving more than you are spending. So here's an example. On the 500 count size, there's where our pricing will go. Today, and today only, here's where our pricing is. So for less than you will be spending on the 500 count after today, you are more than doubling your capsule size. So remember, we talk about that Andrew Lessman difference, but for a lot of us out there, I mean, again, whether you've been told that you should be taking calcium like I have, I know for a lot of us out there, you need to be taking the right things. It's kind of like a paycheck. Why bother taking something if you're not going to get that maximum benefit? And when Andrew was demonstrating that solubility, part of the reason we're in this great factory, those are Andrew's elves. It's all made with the energy of the sun. No binders, no additives, no fillers, nothing like that. We used to have like a little comparison of what the other calcium looks like, and they really do look like rocks.
And plus they were enormous size.
Enormous.
And then they put a little score line in them so you could break them, and then the only thing that happens when you break them is you end up with 4 sharp corners.
You do.
And again, I could read reviews on these products that talk about just the unpleasantness. So, and I've read no reviews, so maybe it's just because it's like a new seating position here, and I have to get used to using the charts and things, because I don't think there actually aren't any of the reviews here. So, or maybe, oh, they're here.
Are they there? Okay.
But so what when we come back to this at the end of that, or we'll do a little brief we'll go through some of the Today Specials again at the end of the hour, so we'll come back to this.
Sounds good.
So
all right. So
we're figuring out our new little...
We are. I kind of like this lay of the land, though.
No, I like...
Very nice.
I like it. I find it more comfortable to be talking in sort of a seated way. I think it's more casual. I think it's less formal. Because I always find when I'm standing up and talking to everyone, I almost feel like I'm lecturing, and I don't want to feel like I'm lecturing. I'd rather be
absolutely
casually seated. And
as an aside, it's kind of like knowing Andrew in real life. I mean, I know you know him, but you know, this is how we are in real life, and we so appreciate that he shares not only his knowledge and his time in the world's finest vitamins. This is something, though, that I'm personally excited about. When we talk about the Andrew Lessman difference, let me just show you your sizes, and then I'm going to turn Andrew loose with all the information. Vitamin K2 is something that I didn't know